A noisy garage door could be a real headache. Depending on your system, you need to consider the rollers, the springs, the garage door opener, the door itself. Now, if you have a detached garage that isn't part of your home, well, the noise really doesn't affect you. But if the garage is part of your home, adjacent to your basement, or you have living space above it, this noise can be disruptive and very distracting. So let's go over the parts and pieces for virtually silent garage door. Now consider the LiftMaster 8500W residential jack shaft motor. Now this motor has no rail, so there's no trolley going back and forth. There's no chain or belt to make any noise. It mounts directly to the end of the torsion system, so there's no vibration radiating through the ceiling, and it's a DC motor, so of course it's quiet. Now runner-up would be a belt drive DC LiftMaster motor. Now it's a belt drive, so substantially quieter than a chain drive. It's a DC motor, so of course makes less noise than the AC motor. Now the reason the belt drive isn't my first choice is because it is mounted to the ceiling and it does have a rail that moves a trolley back and forth, so the vibration or noise could be transmitted through the ceiling. Now when it comes to choosing a spring type, of course, I'm going to choose Torsion, and you may say, well, why Torsion? Well, Torsion has less moving parts, so of course there's less to make noise. Extension system, while it does a good job lifting the door, has more moving parts and pieces. They have pulleys which eventually can wear and make some noise, and of course would require additional maintenance and lubrication. Now the torsion system sets up above the top of your door. Okay, so it's a safer system because if the spring breaks, it is attached to the torsion tube, so it can't go anywhere. Now an extension system needs a safety cable to keep that spring safe from hitting anyone if it ever broke. Now another reason to choose Torsion is because if you want the jack shaft, which I told you before was the quietest motor, it requires you having a torsion system, so you really can't have one without the other. Now when it comes to garage doors, you have three options for rollers. You have a steel roller, but due to its steel construction and a steel track, well, it makes a lot of noise. You have a plastic roller. While it doesn't make a lot of noise, it doesn't have any bearing, so there's nothing to lubricate, and it's not always the smoothest option. The third option is a nylon roller, which in my opinion is the best option. Due to the nylon construction, it's quiet, it has a sealed bearing inside of it, never needs lubrication, which ensures it's always going to be a smooth working door. Now when it comes to garage door material, while steel is very sturdy, especially a 3-layer construction door, unfortunately is not the quietest choice. Parts and pieces tend to wear a little bit, and while they transmit right through the door, and it's amplified by the steel construction, you end up with a much louder and noisier door than you should have. Now, wood and vinyl composite garage door material, these are the best options for a silently working garage door. The 3-layer construction ensures that it's a sturdy door, but the composite material makes sure that none of those noises are transmitted through the door as it moves up and down the track. Now, if this video has helped you out, press the like button. If you want to learn more about garage doors, garage door openers, subscribe to the link below. I'm Joe Conti with Precision Door, a name you can trust.